والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ورفعنا لك ذكرك صدق الله وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيب الله. True is our Malik Allah and true is our Malik Allah. The sustainer Allah, the maintainer Allah, the cherisher Allah, the Rahman Allah, the Rahim Allah, the Kareem Allah, the most compassionate Allah, the most kind Allah, the forgiver of sins Allah, the granter of guidance Allah, the one and only Allah. All worship is only for Allah Kareem. There is no deity worship except Allah Kareem. Allah Kareem is the absolute. Allah Kareem creating everything for His purpose, for a reason. The purpose, the reason, the root of creation. Allah Kareem says, the cause of creation, the reason of creation is because of the coming of my Habib alayhi salatu wasalam. It's because of the arrival of my beloved Habib alayhi salatu wasalam. And through our beloved Shaykh Crawley, who have given us this mission of love, this mission which is Sirat al-Mustaqim. And what is that mission? Focus and divert your heart from the love of dunya and look toward Madinatul Munawwarah. And today, the society we live in, everyone has the capacity of understanding things differently. When you portray a question to someone, you expect someone to know the answer. For example, naturally, if I were to go to a doctor of physics and start speaking to him about biology, he would think, what are you on about? Naturally. You ask someone a question who knows the answer of that subject. This is the natural law. You ask someone the question who knows the answer of that particular subject. Let's go to the Bible of Rasulullah. A Ghulam of Rasulullah comes in the presence. La Ghabi wa Ummi Ya Rasulullah. I sacrifice my parents for Ya Rasulullah. He says, Ya Rasulullah, when is Yawm al-Qiyamah? When is the day of judgment? Look at the question, the level of question. He's asking the best of creation, the cause of creation, when is the day of judgment? Before you think about this, the question he's asking Rasulullah ﷺ. What's the aqeedah of this Sahabi? Before he even asked this question, he knows that my Aqqa knows everything. He knows my Aqqa knows the answer to every question. So why don't I go to the bargah of my king and ask them when the day of judgment is? Ya Rasulullah, when is Yawm al-Qiyamah? When is the day of judgment? Do you know what the master of creation said? What have you got prepared for the day of judgment? What have you got prepared for the day of judgment? Do you know what he replies? Naturally, the greatest of greatest examples in action, in practicing, is the Sahaba Ikram wa ta'ala. When it comes to salah, any worship, second to none, nobody can even match the dust of the shoes of the Sahabi of Rasulullah. When it comes to anything, you know what he says? I have nothing else. I have no amal, I have no namaz, I have no nothing, I have nothing Ya Rasulullah. Despite them being the most sincere, the most dedicated, the most honored and cherished worshippers of Allah Kareem. In anything. Do you know what he says further? He goes, Ya Rasulullah, I have one thing. One thing that I can fakhr now, I can say openly. Rasulullah said, know everything. The reason why they ask these questions is for us people to understand in this day and age. The Sahib says, Ya Rasulullah, I have one thing. They on the day of judgment, Allah makes me stand and say, where have you got? I can say one thing on the day of judgment, that my heart is filled with your love, Ya Rasulullah. My heart is filled with What did the birth of creation say? Did they say, go home, be firm in the salah? Although they should anyway, although they are anyway. Aka alayhi salatu wasalam said, go, for you on the day of judgment, this is enough for you. Go, for you on the day of judgment, this is enough for you. What does this mean? In every action we do must be through the love of Rasulullah. We have the great recital of Quran Kareem here today. And I would just like to mention one hadith part about the importance of the Quran Kareem. How we should understand the Quran Kareem. How I would like my beloved Shaykh to comment. A person came to my side and asked, "Oh my mother, oh honored mother, mother of the believers, tell us about the character of Rasulullah. Tell us about the miracles of Rasulullah. Tell us about the beauty of Rasulullah. Tell us about the majesty of Rasulullah. You know what my son said? Did she start describing Rasulullah? No one can describe Rasulullah the way Allah can describe Rasulullah. She says, oh shucks, haven't you read the Quran Kareem? Haven't you read the Quran Kareem? Go and open the Quran Kareem from the beginning to the end. It's full of the shan of Rasulullah. The Quran is the name of Rasulullah. It's the praises of Rasulullah. This is what the Quran Kareem is. To understand the Quran Kareem, you must have link with Sahib the Quran Kareem. To understand the Quran Kareem, we say the Quran Kareem is the processor. And the process of the Quran is Rahmatan lil Alameen. May Allah Kareem make us continue to strive in this way. Follow the way of Rasulullah and implement one message. And that is Eidgah hi Sahara hai, is jahan mein jeene ka. Baat kar Madina Paki. When you say Baat kar Madina Paki, this is from Quran Kareem. Baat kar Madina Paki, zikr kar Madina Paki, and fikr kar Madina Paki.